Sorry about that, babe.
What's up, guys? It's Cody, aka the Bear here, Bits and Glory, and we're back with another unboxing, and this one's a special one. It's kind of done out of sequence, if you will. Obviously, I already played through King's Field 1, 2, 3, and 4 and covered them on my channel already, so if you want to see that stuff, check out the pinned comment, description, or end screen. But this is a pretty cool collector's piece for fans of old school FromSoft and King's Field in particular. This is the Dark Side box, which was a Japan-only release. Features a lot of really cool stuff in it. It's very heavy. It's also going to be hard for me to fit this in the screen because I'm using my iPhone to record, and when you zoom out, the quality turns poo-poo, so I'm trying to keep it like this. So I'll show you as best I can here. Cool artwork. This also came out in 2007, it appears. I got this on a Japanese import site a few months ago. I've been meaning to show it. And there's actually some cool stuff on the inside, like special DVD, CD things. And if I can get the means to properly record that stuff for you guys, I'll upload that content that's on those. But for now, let's take a look at this, okay? 20th anniversary, FromSoft, by the way. Probably of King's Field, I'm assuming. Anyway. Taking a look here at the inside, we got a premium visual book. This was a sleeve that went on the outside. I took it off because it was a little bit awkward. But here's everything that's in it. King's Field 1, 2, 3, and 4, the game discs, obviously repressings, clearly. Premium visual book, operating manual, a Verdite world map, DVD memorial disc, and the soundtrack. The best soundtrack, excuse me. Alright, here is the Verdite map, which we'll take a look at in a little bit. This is, oh yeah, all the instruction manuals and things like that. Kind of weird how they housed it, but I'll allow it. And, whoops, nothing else really in here, so I'll put that away. Let's get this guy out of the way first. This is like the disc holder, kind of like a big DVD case sort of deal here. Nice sleeve. Very glossy. You can see my ceiling in my phone. Nothing crazy here. And it opens up as such. So again, this isn't really anything too crazy, so we'll just go through quickly. This is the memorial disc, which has all the extra content, I think like commercials and all that kind of stuff on it, so pretty cool. I do want to rip that one day. There is the soundtrack, King's Field 4 PS2 disc, King's Field 3 for PlayStation 1, King's Field 2, and King's Field 1. Obviously, guys, this is in Japanese, so you know, you have to have some familiarity with the language, or at least with the games, to get through them. I do actually want to do, I know it's kind of like stupid, but I do want to do like a Japanese playthrough one day, just for the sake of it. I think I know my way well enough around the majority of the games to get through it, but cool stuff. So yeah, that's just basically like, you know, the game CD and DVD case. Let's get on with the other stuff. Take a look at the map first, I guess. Probably not going to be able to fit this guy all on at once, but we'll do our best here. Whoop. So this is the map of Verdite. There you got Verdite Castle, the frozen plains. So this looks, I see Quist and Relugo and all that kind of stuff. So this is clearly the map from King's Field 3, which I did really like King's Field 3 and I had a lot of fun with it, but I do prefer King's Field 2 and the Ancient City to King's Field 3. But still pretty cool to have. Ruins of the High Elves. I'm a big sucker for maps. Obviously, you know, I'm sure you guys have seen my basement here and there. I don't really have any room on the walls anymore, so I can't frame it and put it up, but still really cool to have. Nice collector's piece. And one of my national pastimes is trying to fold maps back up. There we go. For now, let's take a look here. Now, I'm not going to go through all of these step by step by step because, you know, it could be a long time. So here you have the soundtrack lists. It's only select tracks from each game. But the interesting thing is you actually have Kingsfield Additional, which is Japanese only PSP release. Kind of turned it into a dungeon crawler, if I remember correctly. Doesn't have an official translation yet, but I know fans have translated them onto like static images. I was actually thinking about trying to play through with that eventually, but we'll see. And the rest of the stuff is actually just the manuals from the games. So here's Kingsfield 1. Obviously it's in Japanese, guys. I can't read Japanese, so I'm gonna sit here and pretend like I can. Super cool though. Good old Kingsfield 2, which was really quite the experience. I would say if you're looking for the old school Kingsfield FromSoft experience, I would recommend Kingsfield 2 as your first play. Alright, here we got Kingsfield 3, a little bit more robust. As you can see, actually it's about double the size here. I mentioned I'm recording on my iPhone literally this entire time that I've been recording this morning for about a half hour total with another video. Non-stop text messages, alerts, it's been really annoying. It's hard to concentrate. But definitely a lot more robust, a lot more picture-filled. Super cool. I'm pretty sure I did unboxings of my other Kingsfield games already, so if you want to check those out, again, everything will be in comment and screen. Here's the Japanese manual for Kingsfield 4. Kingsfield 4 is probably my favorite, honestly. It has, quite frankly, one of the most unique and unmatched atmospheres that I've ever seen in a game. Unfortunately, though, the manual is actually not as cool as the Kingsfield 3 one, but what can you do? And lastly, let's take a look at the Premium Visual Book. Kingsfield. So it goes through each game, gives you some screenshots from each game. That's the intro cutscene. A lot of cool colors here. Actually, some really cool visual representations of the game on display here. Kingsfield 2. A little bit more drab, but still sweet nonetheless. Got all the interesting towns in Kingsfield 2. Ice golems and whatnot. Kingsfield 3. The FMV opening cutscene. More cutscene, now in-game stuff. The broken Sword of Moonlight, which you encounter in both pilot style and that. Is the pilot style sword broken? I can't remember. I played through that as well, so if you wanna see, feel free to check that out as well. Cool stuff. Definitely, Kingsfield 3 has a lot of elemental variety, if you will, in areas. And here you got Kingsfield 4, opening cutscene. Swordman Septiego going into the ancient city. Paladine, all that stuff. I think that stuff's from the end of the game, if I remember correctly. God, I love this game. I'm like looking for an excuse to replay it. It's so good. It's like the right mixture of Kingsfield 2, but advanced. Awesome stuff. We got some concept art sketches for various weapons throughout the games. Shields and rings. Armors. It's really cool. Oh, that's awesome, man. Look at that. Super cool. And that's all she wrote, guys. That's actually really cool. That's on the back of it. I didn't even realize that. Damn. But yeah, there's a million things for me to put back on the table. So I'll just plop this guy back up here. That's the Kingsfield Dark Side box. You know, is it really something that you need? No. But if you're a huge fan of the Kingsfield series, this is a wonderful collector's piece. Unfortunately, I believe it was limited. Does my thing have a number on it? Let me look. I am pretty sure it was limited. I mean, obviously it's out of production nowadays, but... I don't know. I feel like it is limited, and I feel like it's numbered in some capacity, but could be wrong. Either way, it is a big collector's piece. It's hard to get a hold of. If you can and you're a fan of Kingsfield, I'd recommend it. If not, hopefully this video wet your whistle, so to speak. And if you enjoyed it, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, if you want to check out my other Kingsfield content, check out the pinned comment, description, or end screen for various videos. Take care, guys.